सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. When everyone comes together, interested groups comes together to defame a very, very sacred temple for Hindus. And to say that the area around the temple is a place for mass murders, mass burials, as if there are dozens of people who have been killed there over the years, and without a slightest bit of evidence. Sections of the media lap up this theory, put out by a man who doesn't identify himself, a man in a mask, who goes around and says that Dharmasthala is a place for mass murders. And when the government of Karnataka goes ahead with an official digging expedition, a wild situation where a masked man who's anonymous leads them to not one, not two, but to 17 sites, where for 1 month digging has been going on to find the bodies around a sacred temple complex. And if it eventually ends up being proven to be a hoax, ladies and gentlemen, then imagine the extent to which the sacred temple, people who believe in that temple, and Hinduism itself has been defamed. I find it completely unacceptable that if today that person says he was coerced to making wild statements against Dharmasthala, that there are people trying to defame the Dharmasthala temple, that the mass burial theory was concocted and today lies exposed. Why is the same media which called the temple complex names which tried to link a sacred temple to a place for mass killings, why are they quiet today when Dharmasthala is ending up looking like a hoax? And for 5 reasons I shall explain why it looks like a hoax. The foundation of the evidence has fallen flat. The very foundation of the allegations has fallen flat. A skull produced by masked witness in the courts. The man cannot explain the origin, offer no location from where the skull was retrieved. There is nothing accompanying in terms of other remains. The SIT forensic examination dismantles this masked man's sensational claims. So in this country, are we to believe that anyone who turns up with a skull can point a finger at any temple complex and say, that temple complex is a place for mass killings, mass murders, and mass burials? Second reason, there is no site of excavation which has really found any results. 17 locations flagged by this masked complainant. The SIT finds remains at only 1 or 2, raising serious doubts about the credibility of these sweeping allegations. Third reason, this masked man who has created a sense of tremendous sensational excitement among people who are opposed to Hinduism, among people who are Hindu-phobic, among people who would not waste the slightest opportunity to defame any temple complex. He keeps confusing the police at site 13. After digging 10 feet, the police find nothing but find a water stream. And then he says, I need 3 more locations. This goes on and on. And the fourth and most important reason, he was allegedly caught planting evidence. On September, at spot 11, the investigation takes a very bizarre turn. Mid-search, this masked witness stops the team, saying, I'm confused, slips into the bushes under the pretext of using a washroom. Minutes later, emerges to lead the SIT to another location, pointing to a skeleton in plain sight. and declaring he had buried it 15 years ago. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, how much more rubbish are we supposed to tolerate? Can a skeleton dig itself back out of the ground? Can a skeleton come 15 feet above the ground, dig its way out, and lie there in plain sight only to be discovered? Such obvious planting of evidence. And the same pseudo-secular media, the same pseudo-secular NGO lobbies, the same Hindu-phobic lobbies will not ask these obvious questions that I am asking. Instead, this masked man, anonymous man, in whom the whole pseudo-secular lobby has planted all their hope, he spins baseless tales echoed by sections of this pseudo-secular corporate media. This corporate media has made this man out to be the person who's the recipient of an exclusive interview, and all this rubbish is put out by that corporate media. And at the end of the day, the corporate media also finds some kind of an interest in saying that Dharmasthala, which is the place where there is a faith of 100 crore Hindus, in Dakshin Kannada, it is the second most visited site. 75 lakh pilgrims visit the temple. Ladies and gentlemen, over 15,000 people walked into Dharmasthala on Shivratri, and you are abusing this site every day. How long are Hindus supposed to be tolerant? The Hindu community's tolerance has been misused for years now. But this is the Dharmasthala conspiracy, which is only being exposed on Republic. And I'm so proud of my team at Republic Kannada that they've asked these questions. That's why Republic Kannada is emerging as a very popular news network. I'm asking you today, how can you cover your face, walk into a police station, have a skull in your hand and say, there at that temple there are hundreds of people who have been killed, and the state government has nothing to do but to continue 1 month of digging? This is not right. Hindu sentiments are not up for trade-off. Hindu sentiments cannot be sacrificed at the altar of media sensationalism, pseudo-secularism, and wild and absurd theories spun by political agendas. The people who are watching this video must demand today that there must be a huge investigation against the conspiracy against Dharmasthala. If this was a hoax, it can't be dismissed as another hoax. It is an open and dangerous conspiracy against Hinduism itself. Let's debate.
"46 days since the allegation first surfaced, 17 sites were dug up. A month of political storm, millions of devotees left torn between faith and doubt, and now the controversial Dharmasthala mass burial claim has taken a dramatic turn. The man at the center of it all, the key complainant, or this masked man, has reportedly confessed before SIT that his earlier statements were made under pressure. This comes after no stone was left unturned in maligning the holy town of Dharmasthala.
ಸುನೀಲ್ ಅವರು ನೀವೇನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಾನೇನು ಉದ್ವೇಗಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾಗೋಲ್ಲ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ದೊಡ್ಡವನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 16 ಕೇಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಅವನಿಗಾಗಲೇ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಇಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಾನೂನು ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಆ ಕಾನೂನನ್ನ ಚಲಾಯಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವನಿಗೇನು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾವ ಮುಲಾಜಿಲ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಅವನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನಾನೇ ಊತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆ ಎಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಊತ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಜಾಗ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ, ನಾಳೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒತ್ತಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒತ್ತಡ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಮಾತು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಕಾನೂನು ರೀತಿಯೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
On 20th July, the Karnataka government constituted a special investigation team to investigate the alleged mass graves, simply going by a wild claim that was made and echoed by a bunch of YouTubers who went after the temple trust. In total, 17 sites were dug up, and all they could find was 14 bones at one site out of the 17 sites fragment the SIT now believes may have not even been linked to any of the alleged cases. In fact, 2 forensic reports of this skull that the masked man carried to the police station to make his initial complaint have proven to be that of a man. Given the sanctity of the site and the faith of the devotees attached to Dharmasthala, the political temperatures have soared. Congress government swung into action and the Deputy Chief Minister attempted quick damage control. Devotees too have started questioning the intent and process of the Dharmasthala investigation.
The only issue and the serious matter is, during the course of investigation, the false propaganda, nobody can tolerate. Nobody can hurt the sentiments of the devotees of Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara.
The complainant's U-turn has stalled the excavation, but the storm around Dharmasthala is far from over. Who remote controlled this masked man?
Our basic question on Republic is whether this hoax has a bigger conspiracy behind it, or whether this individual, this masked man, was making this up on his own, or whether there were very powerful interests behind him. And also, ladies and gentlemen, one question I want to put out is what weighs on the conscience of the pseudo-secular media in this country, which has run away with this story and put out all kinds of speculative stories. You know, every kind of these sort of pseudo-secular, paid-off, cheap websites have put all these stories that, you know, this is a place, we thought it was a temple, people are killed, raped, murdered, and buried. And there's no proof. I'd like to welcome back my friend M.R. Venkatesh, who comes back on the program after a long time. I'm so happy to see you, M.R. We missed you greatly.
Thank you.
We missed you greatly,
Thank
and
you.
we love your expression, your clarity of thought. And nothing gives me greater pleasure than introducing you first tonight. I have Surabhi Odigere of the BJP Karnataka. We have the very, very loved and respected Dushyant Sridhar, who's with us, a well-known Hindu scholar. We have Sriram Charana Arvinda Das, director of ISKCON. He's a frequent visitor to Dharmasthala and a staunch supporter of the social work done there. And on the other side tonight, we have senior advocate S. Balan. He is with the activists who are saying there are mass burials. He says, human rights activists, he's saying there are mass burials, but there's no evidence of that. Advocate Manjunath, pro-Congress political analyst, and Atikur Rahman. So I'm going to start by asking S. Balan to present his case. See, you have to have some evidence. Tomorrow, if M.R. Venkatesh comes with a skull and says, under your house there are 1,000 bodies which have been murdered, and you have a role in murdering those people. And the government then says, we will dig around Advocate Balan's house, and nothing is found. Right? And then M.R. Venkatesh also does not reveal his identity. He wears a mask. Every day he goes outside your house. Every day the state government digs. For 1 month this drama goes on. Right? Then we'll call it a hoax, Mr. Balan. This is looking like a hoax to me. Mr. Balan.
Yes, it's not a hoax. It's not slander. It's not Hindu or Hindutva. It's a fact and truth. He is not a masked man. He is a whistleblower. Adds up to him. He brought out
Sir, but there is cacophony.
the serial
Sir,
rapes,
please come to the
serial
evidence.
murders.
1 minute,
Right from
Emma, let him
1979.
complete his first 1 minute. I know you are going to come in strong
I'll come
today.
to the evidence.
No, but see, the problem with these congressmen is that...
Mr. Balan, please
yeah,
wait.
yeah.
MR is contradicting you. The debate
what
started
is
quicker.
meant by
1 minute. Mr.
evidence?
Balan, please wait. Mr. Balan, this is getting hot. We let MR come in. MR, what's the issue?
You will find the Congress party over there. You dig any further and the reputation of the Congress party. Please understand, this is a part, and Arnab hit the nail right on the head when he said we wanted an investigation. Kanchimatam, the attack on Sabrimala, the attack on Mata Amritanandamayi, now Dharmasthala is falling into a pattern, sir. Please see the pattern. This is not one-off. This has happened with Jaggi Vasudev also. This is happening
Pattern
with
is
regular,
fiction.
with monstrous regularity. Please, Arnab, you are right when you said we wanted to have a complete SIT to go back into all these allegations. You said Shankaracharya murdered somebody. You said Jaggi Vasudeva has murdered somebody. You said the same thing about Dharmasthala. You go about saying something slanderous about Mata Amritanandamayi. You do same thing about Sri Sri Maharaj also. You see, the Hindu institutions are coming under repeated monstrous attacks. And this is the conversion mafia that is doing this. Please open your eyes. Ladies and gentlemen who are watching this, please open your eyes. This is the conversion mafia. And somewhere down the line, the state governments don't want to do it. The central government has to step in. And now, Arnab, you're right. We have to have a counter SIT to look into who is behind the masked man. The masked man must be unmasked. The people behind him must be unmasked. Sir, the digging is over. And the people who have alleged have dug their own grave, they have to now fall into it.
Mr. Balan, I put it to you straight. Don't mind me asking it. Everyone else.
Mr.
Balan, can I ask you something?
This is the slander.
Mr. Balan, did you play
Please
any
ask
role?
me.
Did you, be direct with you. Did you or people known to you or people close to you or any group that you work with play a role in instigating people to file this complaint? Do you know this masked man?
I don't know. He is not, according to me, he is a whistleblower.
No, do you know the whistleblower?
I have no nexus whatsoever.
Do you know the whistleblower?
Whistleblower, I don't know. I know the facts and truths. I don't know the is the whistleblower as per as the
one minute.
Total
Mr. Balan, let's be logical here, okay? 1 minute. Dushyant, this is getting very curious. Mr. Balan, you don't know the whistleblower, but you and people like you are batting for the people who say the whistleblower is right. But you don't know who the hell he is.
No.
You don't know anything, but you are saying there is mass burial.
See, Mr. Arnab, what the hell is not appropriate language?
Okay, what on earth?
See, there are series of murders.
How do you know?
Have you gone through with the FIR?
How do you know there are a series of murders?
Have you gone through with the FIR?
How do you know there are a series of murders?
Yes, I'm telling you, crime number.
You want to believe that the Dharmasthala temple complex area, there are a series of murders. You're going to have to come up with more. Suppose I say today. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. I'm not naming any religion. But I am saying tonight what's going on. I'm not naming Islam or Christianity, but if someone were to tell you in some of the holiest places associated with Islam or Christianity is a place for mass murders.
Please listen to me for a while. Please listen to me for a while.
Go on.
Crime number 250/212. Rape, murder, as per the postmortem report. Body was mutilated. As per column number 4 of the FIR, place of incident, scene of occurrence, Dharmasthala. Can I say that it is somewhere else? Then what about Padmalata of 1979? Then what does the postmortem report say?
Have you finished?
It is rape and murder.
Have you finished? Have you finished?
No, I am continuing.
No, I am continuing also. Then I am I am continuing with a counter. It should be allowed. Mr. Balan, listen. Mr. Balan, see.
Yes.
1 minute, Mr. Balan, let's be logical here. Mr. Balan, please listen to me, sir.
It's not logical. It's factual. It's not logical. It's factual.
Well, what is factual is logical. What is logical is factual. What are you playing with English language with me for? Mr. Balan, searches at spot 12 and spot 13 produce no evidence. You will agree with me that if hundreds of people have been killed, some evidence should be there. The following day, Mr. Balan, now listen to me. I'll tell you.
I disagree with you.
Okay, you disagree, but listen,
I disagree with you.
But
I totally disagree with you.
You disagree, what can you do?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, I disagree with you too. I'm saying to you, stop abusing my religion.
No, permit me to explain.
No, permit me to counter.
Permit me to explain. Why
let there be other side of Dushyant is waiting. I'm going to get everyone.
Please counter.
Yeah, 1 second. Now my counter is this.
Yes, sir.
Every time.
But Yes, sir, go on.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. You see, let's look at spot 12 and 13, no evidence. The following day, some YouTuber comes and says, the YouTuber says, government must use specialized equipment. Then a radar is found with some ultrasonic, which can go down. The radar and ultrasonic also find nothing. Right? Now listen to me. At another case, the witness says a girl from Kerala is buried 15 feet below. Then he says, I'm confused. Then the drones and the YouTubers say, we must use drones and we must use special equipment. Then the government brings drones and special equipment. But after that, nothing is found. I'm asking today, are YouTubers or any anti-Hindu YouTubers or people biased YouTubers going to decide the investigation of a state government? What is this? YouTubers will do investigation.
Why you bring Hindu, Christian,
Hindu? Dharmasthala is a Hindu shrine. Okay, Dushyant, he's asking me, why are you bringing Hindus into it? I'm saying this is a sacred temple, is it not?
It has its own background. It was originally Buddhist. Then Jain. Now it's Hinduism.
Okay, now remove Hinduism itself.
It's no religion.
You want to remove Hinduism from the face of the earth.
Who were murdered.
Okay, so Hindus are bad, Hindu temples are bad, Hindu temples are murder sites. What more do you want to say?
Dushyant. Who said?
Let Dushyant respond to you, sir.
Saujanya is a Hindu. No. Vedavalli is a Hindu.
Dushyant, please.
Padmalata is an Hindu. Ananya Bhatt is a Hindu. Jamuna is an Hindu. Who is not an Hindu? Even I am an Hindu. Why you bring Hindu, Christian, Muslim? It's about dead bodies. It's about rapes. It's about murders. It's about burials. It's about abductions. It's about kidnapping. And this is done by, according to me, by a psychic element who must be suffering from bipolar. Maybe Agori. Who blamed what? Did I say that anybody...
Anyway, you've not been able to prove anything. You can put any bad Bollywood C-grade script out here. I don't have to believe you. Dushyant is on the debate. Dushyant.
Okay. Namaskaram, Arnab.
Dushyant, please continue.
Panelists.
You know what?
Dushyant, everyone on.
Namaskaram to all my fellow panelists. Three very quick points I have to make. First of all, my obeisances and salutations to the Devata of Dharmasthala, which is an important place in Karnataka. Manjunatha Swami, who's called Bhutanatha, Paramanatha, and so on. The second point that I would like to try to make is, as an apolitical person, as a normal citizen, be it of any religion, be it of any person, investigation should happen full swing, and wherever justice needs to be given, justice needs to be given. Third important point is, see, this is just not another temple, it is a very important shrine in Karnataka. So when people visit Karnataka, they visit Dharmasthala, and Manjunatha Swami is hailed by so many devotees, worshipped by so many devotees. You'll be surprised, Arnab, this place also shines as a beautiful fact of how intra-religious and inter-religious harmony is. So we have a Jain Dharmadikari, we have the shrine that is dedicated to Manjunatha, who's a form of Paramashiva Shiva, and then we have Madhva Brahmins, who are primarily Vaishnavites who operate. Now, my view as a normal citizen is I sense a little conspiracy, because only when you create such theories, how the facts come through investigation later, there could be nothing that comes out of the investigation. All that is left to the investigation. But the moment you slander a religious shrine such as this, which is as important as Dharmasthala, there is some amount of communal issues that you can always create. So I, as a citizen, as an apolitical person, I find that this shrine that has so much of harmony intra and inter-religiously, because you have Jainism, Hinduism, within Hinduism, Vaishnavism and Shaivism, I feel this is a conspiracy to, I'm kind of seconding M.R. Venkatesh's thought that this is a conspiracy hatched to somehow slander a Hindu shrine through some kind of accusations that may not have bearing at some point in time. And such investigations may not come up with something very concrete. But what it will do is it will create a very bad name for Hinduism. And as usual, we don't have a consortium of 57 countries for Hinduism. We just have one country where it is kind of a majority religion as big as a country as India. And we don't have voices that support Hindu causes. And you can always slander, you can always make public speeches, you can always call whatever you want Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism, and just escape. You'll be awarded some ministerial post.
The simple point is, no other religion in the world would have been targeted like this, Manjunath and Atik. It is only Hinduism which is targeted in this vicious manner. Imagine today, Atik, that such allegations would have been tolerated against the sight of any other religion. One claim by a sanitation worker is enough to unleash the whole Karnataka state government machinery on the temple. 17 sites are dug up, thousands of articles are written, right? Excavation turns up with nothing. Now show me the evidence. I say show the evidence or apologize or quit. Let the Karnataka government quit. Enough.
Yes,
Enough tolerance of such viciousness. Atik, more than 2,000 people have taken to the streets. People are taking to the streets to condemn this ongoing digging at Dharmasthala.
Arnab, only the wearer knows where the shoe pinches. With regards to my friend Mr. Dushyant, sir, if a religious belief is into superstition and black magic, will you say that no, don't try to, bring up the issue?
What superstition and what black magic? And what do you have to make these comments about Hinduism? Be careful, for I say nothing against your religion, but you regularly speak against mine. You regularly speak against mine. It has become your second nature, Atik. It has become your second nature.
Mr. Kalamurgi was murdered. Why the rightful thinkers in the Hindu community are eliminated by the RSS? Because they want to bring the Hindu religion out.
Where does RSS
Dushyant!
in this debate?
Dushyant, where's the RSS in the debate?
Not a question.
Why don't you
I think your biryani was not well.
One minute. Let's get one by one.
what the superstitions in the religion are?
Just raising your voice will not help you solve the debate or win over a debate. Can you answer what are the deities?
Dushyant be heard.
Can you tell me 4 lines about the deity of Manjunatha? Atikur Rahman, you should stay within your limits. You are devoid of acumen to even debate. You should not be even debating. You should not be debating when you do not have points to talk. Talk 4 lines about Manjunatha Swami. Talk 4 lines about Manjunatha Swami. And what are you talking about? Beliefs and superstitions and blind faith.
That is very common in the Hindu faith. That is very common in the Hindu faith. With due regards to all the deities.
What do you know about Hinduism? What do you know about Hinduism? That you have no respect. The problem is Atikor, you are a person and people like you. People like you have no respect for the sentiments and the feelings of others. Remember one thing, 15,000 devotees visit the temple every day. You watch your words and watch your language. I would like Sri Ram Charana Arvinda Das, director of ISKCON, to come in because he was responding while he was speaking. Yes, Mr. Das, he made it about RSS, he made it political.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. And the person who was actually yelling at our religion, telling that, it's blind faith, it is only superstition, should first know what happens in Manjunatha temple in Dharmasthala. And having had the great opportunity and privilege to visit there multiple times, and also getting close to the Dharmadhikari, Dr. D. Virendra Hegde ji, I can, vouch that any person who visits Dharmasthala without a blink of an eye, if such an, complaint or such a tarnishing image is happening, they would tell that it would never happen at Dharmasthala. The man is exemplary in character. The kind of, the warmth and love he shows to every person who visits the temple, you have to go and, it's a sight to behold. I would request, Republic TV.
6 minutes, but let Arvind speak louder.
I actually request Arnab ji and also the Republic TV to actually go and visit Dharmasthala and do a small, a documentary and show to this whole world and to these people specifically that what this temple stands for, what this actually happens there. And this person, Virendra Hegde ji, I give you a small example of what I have seen with my own eyes. He actually spends every day hours and hours to meet thousands of people who visits there, meets them personally, actually solves all their problems, actually gives them the spiritual enthusiasm to continue their beliefs and other things. And this man, I would say, that will never have done anything of the sort. And this temple has been completely targeted by some external forces just because to attack on Sanatana Dharma itself, as my MRV and other people also have shared. It's really bad that we have going through such demeaning things, that our religion is having all this stuff. It has to be completely discontinued, and we have to be against it.
May I respond, Arnab?
Yeah, just 1 minute, Atik, please wait. I also take exception to what the Home Minister G. Parameshwara is saying. G. Parameshwara, the Home Minister, Manjunath, your party, is saying that if nothing is found, Dharmasthala's reputation will stand taller. If something emerges, justice will be done. That statement itself makes it clear that he believes that this is about the reputation of Dharmasthala. So he links it to the reputation of Dharmasthala. Why would he link this to the reputation of Dharmasthala? Why would the Home Minister of Karnataka put all the effort, Manjunath, tell me, to link this to the reputation of a sacred shrine? Mr. Manjunath.
He did not deny the reputation of the Dharmasthala. So he simply says that, so whatever the investigation will emerge.
Surabhi.
So he is talking about that one. The investigation is going on. So if the investigation found something, if the investigation...
Sir, but you have to let the investigation proceed properly. Instead, what you've done is given a free hand to people, such as those on YouTube and elsewhere.
Wait 1 minute. What our Home Minister has said that in the House that...
Surabhi has a counter. Yes, Surabhi.
No, before the Congress even says let the investigation go on, their own ministers have come out and said there's a shadyantra, there's a conspiracy as to why this has been happening. This is the words of Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, the DCM. Have you let the investigation go on fairly? Absolutely not. And by the way, I want to say this. Advocate Balan called this a whistleblower.
Surabhi and Advocate Balan.
He is not a whistleblower as per the Whistleblower Act. I expected that you would know that better given you're a man of the law. First and foremost. Second, why did a person randomly turn up with bones? Sir, when did the exhumation happen for the bones and skulls that he came up with? He's a complainant. He should not be put in this sort of a position. He should be put behind bars first and foremost. On what basis has this been
Under what provision of law? Under what provision of law?
Himself said that there is a conspiracy. Left organization pressured him. The same left that
you have no open mind. You have no open mind.
The government has not let any investigation happen. Instead, the DCM...
No substance. No substance.
What is the conspiracy? Who is pressurizing the government of Karnataka to do missteps in this case? Is it Rahul?
What is conspiracy? What is conspiracy?
Under whose pressure are you doing this?
Why?
Tell us that. Don't, you know what?
What about Saujanya? Saujanya was not murdered. Padmalata was not murdered. Lakshmi was not murdered.
To denigrate Dharmasthala, that is what you are doing. You want a fair investigation for
They are also Hindu women. We are fighting for Hindus.
Why have you not
They are also Saujanya is an Hindu.
Why have you not done the to do so far? What you are doing is part of the urban Naxal playbook. It is exactly as per the urban Naxal playbook.
That's the point.
Sure that
who said?
First the chief
what is meant by urban Naxal? What is meant by urban Naxal?
4 hours
No. Where you got that vocabulary? What is urban
1 minute. Mr. Balan, Surabhi, I'd just like to come in for a moment. First of all, Mr. Balan, I want to tell you, don't have to speak over everyone. I'm not calling you a Maoist. I'm not calling you an urban Naxal, at least not yet. So please don't have to speak over everyone. I am saying you are telling me to be rational. I'm a very rational person. Listen to me. MRV is more rational than me.
Thank you.
I only want to know how a skeleton can climb back, dig out, climb 15 feet, throw away the mud, get up to a point and sit there to be discovered.
innocent
I
lives
want to know
is
how a
lost.
skeleton can walk, how a skeleton can move,
Surabhi,
and
you are
how
a
a
lady.
skeleton can present itself for
Innocent
evidence,
lives
as in
have
the case.
been- lives
Mr.
have
Atik,
been
will you
lost.
not disturb me? I am not abusing any religion, but you are abusing mine. I want you to tell Mr. Balan, MRV,
Religion
how a
is not
skeleton
that
is capable of
fragile
motion.
that anybody can come.
Atik, you are
and abuse
disturbing me.
religion, and
Atik, you are not a
that
rational
becomes,
person.
something
Atik, you are
problematic for any
Hindu-phobic.
faith.
You hate Hinduism. You are a pro-Zakir Naik kind of man.
But
You support
how
the
does
jihadi Zakir Naik. So you
religion
don't have a
is
locus
to
standa anyway.
strengthen
Can I have
Humanity cannot safeguard religion. Religion
one
is to
minute?
safeguard.
Why am I being subject to having Atik on screen, please, producer?
Content on YouTube.
When I've said the man is, I have asked for Balan and MRV to be on air.
But don't you care for innocent lives?
First of all, I'll tell you one thing. First of all, Atikur Rahman, I don't want to give you a lecture, but come on air, I'll tell you a few things. Please remember, Atik, and be quiet when I'm talking, first of all. Then I will say something. And after that, MRV will be on air. I am just telling you, Atik, in 2000, there was a mass shooting by the Lashkar-e-Toiba, right, which killed 32 pilgrims on the Amarnath Yatra. In 2001, 13 people were killed with explosives. In 2002, the Lashkar attacked again, 11 people died. In the 2006 bus attack, 5 Amarnath pilgrims were killed. In 2017, 8 Hindu pilgrims were killed. Do you understand that? So where is this Atikur Rahman? I asked for him on air so that he can hear my lecture. So don't you dare, Atikur, ever speak about the tolerance of Hindus. We've tolerated more than our share. Now I'm asking only Balan and MRV to be on air. MRV, he says you're not being rational here. Let's talk only facts with Balan, okay?
Yes.
Let's talk only facts with fact versus fact. MRV's turn.
Balan, now answer this question. Why is it that you have all these allegations only coming on in around Hindu spiritual places, Hindu temples, Hindu matadikaris, Hindu spiritual leaders? Why is it that none of these allegations have come across with any of the other religious leaders? Why is it that without any evidence, you all jump up, set up an SIT, YouTubers get a free hand, media gets a free hand? Except for Arnab, I don't see anybody raising the voice of Hindus. And I came up today to only congratulate Arnab for taking this up. Don't you see a pattern, sir? Don't you see that all these things, you are all so foolish that you are playing into the hands of the conversion mafia. And they want to destroy Dharmasthala. They want to destroy Kanchimat. They want to destroy Shabarimala. All these places they want to destroy where Hindus congregate, without caste, without religion, without any fear or favor. Everybody comes and congregates in all these places. Why is it that your conscience doesn't prick? And why will you now answer this? You are a very rational person. You claim to be a self-professed rational person. Answer this question. Supposing nothing comes out of this investigation, will you ask the police to counter-investigate? Will you form an SIT? And then say that, look, this masked man was not a lone wolf. There was a huge mafia behind him. And this mafia was being funded from both within and without India. And you will answer this question now. Will you give us an undertaking that you will conduct an SIT, you will form an SIT and conduct a counter-investigation on the entire exercise? Say yes or no, sir. Let us assume that the investigation yields zilch. Will you take these steps?
Shall I answer?
Yeah, you should.
I think
you are the boss.
You are threatening the SIT.
Sir, nobody threatens. That means the SIT is filled with Allu juice.
Please don't intervene.
If I can threaten
please don't intervene.
Threaten the SIT, then that means it is already threatened.
No,
then
you said I have to speak.
It is a free and fair SIT. What is the guarantee it is a free and fair SIT? Please tell me that.
Over. Your side
you
is over.
Talk rationally. So you cannot ooze out idiocy right from day one.
No. Have patience to listen to me. You have spoken enough. It's my turn. I think you are misinformation. Yours is a misinformation, misleading. You are indirectly threatening the SIT, which is doing their job with their might. Number
I'm
one.
not.
Number
I'm
three.
threatening
Number
you.
two.
I am threatening you. I'm
Saujanya
not
is an
threatening
Indo.
SIT. I am threatening you that if you
You
dare
can't, you
not
can't.
All right.
produce any evidence,
You can't.
if you dare not produce any
No, you
evidence,
can't.
concrete evidence,
You can't.
if you dare not
You
bring
can't.
anything concrete to the
You
table,
can't.
or
You can't.
after which you do not. If
No,
you
you
do
are
not
arguing
bring-
with me.
if-
It's a debate.
So if you do not,
not an
have a
argument.
counter SIT, I will
It's
challenge
not
you
an
that
argument.
you will be put on the docks.
You can't. No, no. Please listen to me.
I'm threatening you.
have
I'm
no
not threatening
patience.
SIT. I'm threatening you.
You have no patience.
Whichever you are.
Listen to me. You can't do that. You can't threaten me. Who are you to threaten me?
Arey bhai, I'm threatening you.
You
I'm saying
can't
that I'm
threaten
threatening
me.
you.
He's
Why
saying
you-
that he is threatening you, so he's sure of his
You
facts.
say you are not threatening me.
If you are-
Your
if you
senses
have
are
a
taken.
gut
Balan,
issue, me a
Balan, you are getting,
Threatening
Mr.
notice
Balan,
you issue
Mr.
me.
Balan,
Let me see.
Mr. Balan, listen to me. You are looking very weak and unsure of yourself, and I'll explain to you why. Not because Manjunath is,
Why?
not because
Why?
MRV is a great debater, he is. But I'll tell you one thing. You have no facts with you. You are looking very weak and unsure. I'll tell you. What is the foundation?
No, you are not allowing me to
Because
present facts.
now it's my turn. No, see, today
Sir,
I'm not
you are
going
not allowing
to
me
because
to
you
present
don't know
facts.
this. You don't know. See, this man who is carrying a skull.
I know, I read
No,
all
this
the
man who is
FIRs,
carrying
sir.
a skull,
I read all the
Dushyant is with
FIRs.
me. He cannot explain the origin of the skull. He cannot offer any location from where it was retrieved.
I can.
He cannot, there are no accompanying bones or remains. The forensic examination dismantles his sensational claims that the skull he paraded was of a man who died 3 days ago. This is tested in 2 hospitals. This is tested in 2 hospitals, which means the theory of the skull is a lie. I don't know why, Balan, you have to come and support a lie on television. Why? What is your compulsion? Tell me. You can share with me. No problem.
You please allow me. See, I am a trial lawyer of 40 years standing.
You are a very
I have
bad trial
handled
lawyer.
several
You are a very
cases
bad
like
trial
this.
lawyer because
I
you
have
are lucky.
handled
1 minute. With your 40 years of experience, you answer one question. You see, you are first of all must be a very bad trial lawyer. Don't mind my saying it. I
Please,
think I'm much better than you. I'll explain why. For a first question you should ask as a trial lawyer is,
You can't be better than
I'll
me.
tell you,
are not a lawyer.
Arey Baba, now you are lucky I'm not a lawyer. I would have beaten you in court. You would have been running away. Now listen to me. My question is everyone on. If a man says, I remember every detail, I remember every vehicle number linked to these crimes,
Arnab,
then the inability, Mr. Balan, tomorrow when you go to court, people will ask you, why, Mr. Balan, you came on Arnab's program, you were not prepared? Now listen to me. If there is a man who is supposed to remember every burial, every vehicle number, every detail, every molecule, every bench, everything,
Sir, I
now
know everything
which is
about
linked
the
to these
case.
crimes,
I read all
why
the
does he have an
FIRs.
inability
I
to
read all
state
the
the most
FIRs.
basic
I
fact
argued this
as to
case.
where the skull came from? That shatters the entire credibility of his narrative. So his claims and the reality are not matching, Mr. Balan.
Under what provision of law? What is the basis for you to say that? It's
What
you
is
are
the basis?
speaking like a
Okay, you
fiction
tell me one
maker.
thing. What basis? He's
Please
asking
be
me.
on facts.
MRV. Facts. Law is based on available facts and evidence. Where's the evidence? You're in a bad
Several
situation.
FIRs.
Arey
There are
Baba,
several, postmortem reports.
FIR is not a
There are
charge sheet.
several,
FIR is a basis, start of an investigation. It doesn't conclude anything. MRV, please teach him the law.
Sir, FIR is not an encyclopedia. Please know that.
A report, B
Okay?
report, CC report.
Sir, all this is over.
Sir,
This is
I am
not
a
10,
trial
15 days,
lawyer.
30
Why you
days.
are teaching me
Sir,
law?
you are a trial lawyer. I am having great doubts even about that. No, we will form an SIT about that also. So please keep quiet. Please understand. 40
I don't
days
bother
later,
about
we
it.
don't have
I don't
any
care about
evidence. We don't have anything
You are,
on
you are
concrete.
not going
So
to
we-
engage me.
So you tell me whether your government
Who
will
said-
ensure that there will be a counter
Everything is
investigation to the
concrete.
whole hoax.
You know what
Whole
is
hoax.
meant by
Are we a party to this hoax?
Mister,
Whether your government
you know
is
what
party
is
to this
meant by
hoax?
adipicasi?
Whether Siddaramaiah is party to this hoax? We want to know.
It's
Why
not
is
a
it that
hoax.
you all made this hoax?
How you say the hoax? What is meant
It
by
is a
hoax?
hoax. It is a hoax.
What is this
Proven
hoax? It's
It
all
is a proven
facts
hoax.
and truths.
Sir, we
It's
have
not
dug
hoax.
17 places. Nothing has come out except
No,
the reputation of the
your
Congress
mind
party.
is full of hoax.
Nothing has come out except
This
the
is
reputation of the
fact.
Why
Congress
are you
party. So
attacking
please
MRV
understand.
personally?
Whether any official release like this,
There's
whether
no need
any
for release.
What official release?
What it's happening. Because you believe-
one minute.
believed all the
Mr.
media.
Balan, Mr.
all the FIRs.
Mr. Balan, see, we are,
you are
by
not
the way,
allowing
Mr. Balan,
your
I want to
time.
tell you, the most popular network in Karnataka today, and I thank the people of Karnataka for their blessing us every day, is Republic Kannada, which is exposing the hoax. All over Karnataka, people are watching Republic Kannada. Say, thank God there's one network which is exposing the truth. I want to go to Dushyant again. Dushyant, see, they are saying, why is your Hindu sentiment getting affected?
Yeah. Arnab, I just have one point to make.
Please.
The trial lawyer did make 2 comments. He said that I'm a practicing Hindu. He said of himself, and he said that there are 2 women who are the affected parties. They are also Hindus. And then he asks, why should people sense a conspiracy here? My view as an apolitical person is as simple as this. The sitting minister in the current Karnataka government, Satish, in 2022 stated, Hinduism, the word Hindu is a dirty word. So when you have a sitting minister who feels that it is a dirty word, how do you expect citizens like us to expect a fair investigation happening here? A government with a sitting minister who says...
Origin of Hindu, you tell me.
There are 2 words, sir. One which comes from the
sir,
Chinese...
I'm
telling you, you should have the patience to listen. One comes from the Chinese records. There it says the word is Intu, which comes from the word moon. So it is knowledge-like. And second comes from the Zen books, which calls it Hapta Hindu, which is Hindu. There is a 14th century record of the Vijayanagara dynasty, which clearly says Hindu ruler. There is a record of 1453. So all these words point to the fact that this is a land of knowledge, which makes it Hindu to Hindu. Second is Hapta, because the word from the Persian religion does not have the word Sa. Sapta Sindhu is not there. So Sa becomes Ha. So the land which is beyond. Now, sir, the way your body language suggests that you know a lot about linguistics, but your knowledge is full on display before the public. So do not try to show off. Actually, your academic acumen will just keep coming down. I'm very sorry to say, sir, your academic knowledge and your linguistics is absolutely low. So do not try to get into the word Hindu, because that is what Mr. Satish said. Do you agree with what Mr. Satish said?
From you.
Do you agree to what Mr. Satish said? Do you think Hindu is a dirty word? Do you call the words of the sitting minister right or wrong?
Who said?
Satish Jarkiholi in 2022.
All the victims...
In 2022, the sitting minister Satish said the word Hindu is a dirty word in the public. It's there in the book.
See, I am not a spokesperson.
No, I want to know whether a group of YouTubers... One minute, if you are not a spokesperson, are you a spokesperson for YouTubers, Mr. Balan? Because the fact of the matter is, please understand...
I am spokesperson for the... Okay, I'll tell you. Listen to me.
DK Shivakumar is the deputy chief minister. 1 minute, Mr. Balan, listen. I am now bringing in Surabhi, who is getting very, very angry from I see. The fact is, DK Shivakumar, who is the deputy chief minister, is saying this is a well-planned conspiracy to tarnish someone. I will not reveal who has done it. There has been a constant effort to tarnish the image of someone and ruin the long-standing tradition and legacy of the temple town. I am not saying. DK Shivakumar is saying. Am I right, Surabhi? He said it. But I'm saying, will DK Shivakumar also now not investigate the YouTubers, the media and the websites who have been running a 3-month campaign against Dharmasthala? 3-month campaign.
He's instead giving them indirect support, Arnab. That's what he's doing. He's allowing for YouTubers to make up all sorts of claims. He's allowing for a lot of people to come up with a lot of claims while saying that this is a conspiracy. The sitting DCM says that there is a conspiracy behind it. The health minister Dinesh Gundurao says that because of the pressure of left organizations, the pressure that came from Kerala, you know, the Kerala members of parliament had so much concern about Dharmasthala that they wrote a letter to request for investigation. Our question is simple. You say that you are conducting a fair investigation. Then why have these sort of elements been allowed a free run? Why have you allowed for this to happen? Let there be a fair investigation. And this attempt to connect everything that has happened ever in Dharmasthala to one incident, one complainant who's not sure for himself. Just now, Arnab, I heard in your show, Mr. Balan saying, you asked the question, where did the skull come from? Where did the initial skeleton bones come from? And we don't know. The complainant doesn't know. But Mr. Balan seems to know. What is this conspiracy that is allowed for somebody like Mr. Balan, somebody from, what we call the urban Naxals, to come up with this situation that they know everything about this masked man, but the masked man himself doesn't know. And if it is actually true, the fact...
No, was the masked man investigated properly?
He's not a masked man, he's a whistleblower.
No, absolutely not. Somebody came in. I'm telling you, this is an on-record conversation of the minister, saying that we were pressurized to form the SID by left organizations. This is the urban...
Is this a systematic attack? Systematic attack on 100 crore Hindus in this country.
Attack on investigation.
Please, what investigation? YouTube investigation.
Who said, sir, why are you bringing Hinduism?
I am bringing in because Dharmasthala is a Hindu temple town. It's not a place associated with Muslims. It is a place associated with Hindus. You want me not to say that? I should not say Dharmasthala associated with Hindus. Is Dharmasthala associated with Christianity? Is Dharmasthala associated with Islam? Why should I not say?
No Muslim victims.
Why
should you say?
All the
victims are Hindus.
Mr. Balan, how can you claim that you know the victims when no skeleton remains have been found?
Hindus.
What are you talking about? Don't connect Saujanya case.
All victims, postmortem report you read.
Go to the court.
Madam, you are without reading anything you are talking. You are too emotional.
You won't do that.
Emotional.
You won't do
Why
that.
so much
You
of
are playing
anxiety?
politics with
Why
the young.
you
Okay, I tell you. They have dug 17 places and found nothing. Now, what should carry on? 1 year of digging.
Who said nothing? Did Sid say nothing? What is the basis to say that?
Now the Hindu community is beginning to speak out. I'd like to know here at some point of time. I think Shriram Charana. No, people like Shriram Charana, director of ISKCON, he was quiet till now. Now he is coming out and saying enough is enough. You can't be on the back foot all the time. The Hindu community can't be on the back foot all the time. Right, Shriram? For 3 months, the Hindu community has been quiet.
The entire exercise goes on to prove that they have not been come out with any evidence at all. Even from this entire program, the lawyer is trying to present some evidence of proof he has nothing. So this so-called controversy, is my view, is nothing but a carefully crafted attack on Sanatana Dharma itself. You know, a deeply spiritual person like Hegde, a non-political person like him, heading the most revered temple in South India, has been wisely chosen to create a false narrative. Otherwise, where is the proof? And we Hindus, you want us to be quiet enough that you'll keep on creating such controversies and nothing will happen to us. Let me conclude. What I want to bring in is that what Hinduism will bring out from this entire exercise, and where they will never have any sort of evidences that yato satyam, yato dharma, yato hirijvam yatah, tato bhavati govindo, yato krishnas tato jayah. This is the verse from Mahabharata. What it says is, where there is satyam, where there is dharma, and where there is simplicity, there what will happen is Krishna resides, and that will always become victorious. This man, I know personally Dr. Hegdeji very well because I've spent a lot of time with him. And he is a man who actually stands for dharma, he stands for satya, he stands for the common man. And what will happen is, he take it from me, what will happen from this entire exercises?
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।